welcome. I appreciate anybody who's hopping on with us here live. We are going to talk a little bit about Le-Vel's brand promoter experience. We talk a lot about the product. We talk a lot about the Thrive experience and what those 3 little simple steps do for a lot of people. And on my network, a lot of people get to hear about me, but they don't necessarily get to hear about who's the team that's behind the curtain here. So I wanted to start interviewing some of our team. I wanted to give people a picture of, who makes up a network marketing team, like who decides to join businesses like this, who decides to join what I do, and why do they do that, and what their backgrounds are, and just like an inside picture of who makes up this team and just some things about them, so that people that are looking at me doing this business, they hear from me all the time and go, oh, well, she's been doing it for 7 years and she's really good at it. And so of course she can do it. And I want them to see all the other people that have come from different backgrounds that they can do it too. So that maybe we can resonate with more people and share the experience of what it is like to be a brand promoter with Le-Vel. So, I have brought my friend on here, Kristin Scott. We did not know each other before this business. She is on my team, but not one of my personally enrolled. She's recruited, like I'm my stepchild. No. But Kristin has become a good friend in this business, and I wanted to introduce her to you guys and let you guys get to know a little bit about Kristin. So can you just introduce yourself, tell everybody where you're from, what you're doing, like what's your background, what your regular job is.
Stupid job.
Yeah, your stupid job.
Well, I am from actually Bogota, Colombia. I came here to the United States in 1974. I came here with, my parents couldn't have kids, and so I'm adopted. And when I graduated from high school, I decided to get into the world of retail. And that was my very first experience in doing sales. I was scared to death because I had a stuttering problem for a long time. I was very you'd be so shocked. I was actually pretty shy talking in front of people.
You had a stuttering problem?
Well, I just would couldn't talk right in front of people. I really struggled with it. Yeah.
Wow. I never would have known that. Okay.
Yeah. I just played sports, and I just paid my attention to sports, and that was it. I didn't, when it came to going up to a guy and saying, hey, what kind of suit would you like to buy? I would literally die. But through the practice of keep doing it over and over, I actually liked selling. I liked upselling, which is adding on products. And eventually I got recruited into going from one store to the next store, and ended up working my way up the ladder into management, into sales manager. And then I got into the world of outside sales, working for a cellular company that now is a Verizon Wireless. And I did that for about 5 years before I had kids. And that was my first experience about really pounding the pavement, about doing the do to get the get, basically. We were giving territories, and it was my responsibility to drum a business every single day. I had a quota, and I had to meet that quota. And it was a very fun company. It was when bag phones were out. It was Cellular One at the time. And then it went to AirTouch, and then went to Verizon Wireless. And I was there for all 3, from bag phones to the digital Qualcomm phone, which is now what you guys are seeing, the digital chips in all the cell phones now. And actually even more, technical now, and then I decided to quit for a little while. I was still working in retail along with Verizon. And then I decided to say, you know what, enough is enough working 3 jobs. So then I got hired into a company that paid me for what I was worth. And I was doing outside sales for a food service company. And I managed my time. I worked out of my home. But I did it for 15 years. And then COVID hit. And right before COVID hit, I started working for this company called Le-Vel. And I honestly I didn't plan on starting anything. I had done the little side things, the multi-level companies, network marketing companies, and nothing ever worked. I always felt like I was spending more money what I was spending than really making money. And I wasn't getting any cars. It was a pain. So when this got presented to me as a product, I was looking for it mainly because I was exhausted. I was tired. I'm a mom of 4. I'm very busy. My son plays oodles and oodles of sports, and my daughters were dancing. And I just was tired. And at the time I was 50 years old, and I was getting brain fog. I started to have conversations with people and not remembering who I was talking to, what they were saying. And it was actually affecting my job. So when my girlfriend, one of my, the promoters here shared a 4-day sample, I thought this was like some kind of like foreign product from another planet, because I was blown away at how it made me feel. I was alive. I was awake. I was remembering things. I was physically feeling good. And I wasn't walking up my stairs like this. I was actually running up my stairs. I started to cycle more aggressively. I was normally 3 days a week. I now cycle about 6 days a week. And it's because I love to. I love it. I just feel so good. I want to keep feeling good. And it was because of Thrive that honestly my inflammation in my joints and my bones and my everything was just gone. I mean, I felt like I actually went backwards in my age to the age of 27. I'm 52 now. And I still have a very busy schedule. My daughters don't dance anymore, but and then right when I started doing Thrive, I was working at Continental still, and my girlfriend says, why don't you come to a meeting? Because I think you'd really like this. I'm like, well, I really like what it does for me, but I really don't have time for this, right? Go to the meeting. I'm in. I'm in. And, but I was excited this time around, because once they shared the compensation plan, it blew me away. And I really was scared, because when you think about you're investing like on the kits and stuff, you get scared because you don't want to get scammed, right? That's not what happened. Within 30 days of this company, I hit VIP 800, VIP 1600. At the time I hit the iPad mini bonus, and I hit a 4K rank, and I hit 12K rank within my 30 days. So I was a busy little bee. I had it mapped out. I wanted this vision of what I wanted. And deep down inside of me, I wanted to honestly quit my job, my stupid real full-time job that I had. And forgive me for those who still work there, but I'm sorry. Not so sorry, but so COVID hit, and I got let go from my job of 15 years with zero compensation back at me. It was because of COVID, and I was devastated. It was a huge, huge blow to my family and our income. But because I did the do to get the get, I was getting paid $800 a month for my car. So I had an auto bonus, and I had my car payment. It covered my car payment, and it covered my insurance, because I bought a car that I felt was comfortable enough to be in that cushion, because I knew if our budget was knocked down quite a bit. And then I just I kept doing it. And then a year later, I kind of got frustrated a little bit, started blaming everybody else but myself. And then I went to Thrivepalooza for the first time. It was the 2021 Thrivepalooza. Am I talking too much?
I'll pause you in just a second so I can back you up and reel you in, but you keep going.
I went to Thrivepalooza, and at Thrivepalooza, I was kind of frustrated because I hadn't heard from anybody. So I decided 3 days before I was going to Thrivepalooza that I was going to go. I grabbed one of my daughters, and we got plane tickets, and we got tickets, and we hopped on a plane and went. And I didn't care if I was going to see anybody I knew. This was going to be my deciding factor. I went, and I spent most of my time with Jess Green, and it was amazing. And it changed my life, because it made me realize that and the speakers there at Thrivepalooza was huge. It made me realize that I have to do it. I have to want it, and I can't blame anybody else. I have to do the work. If I do the work, and I am an example, like getting my car payment, getting that auto bonus, if I'm the example, then I'm going to be duplicatable to the people underneath me, and the people underneath them, and the people underneath them. And that was the mindset that I had to shift. And after Thrivepalooza of 2021, I swore to myself I was never going to miss another one. I try to go on every vacation getaway that I possibly can, because my mind is about this business.
All right, time out.
Okay.
Now we're going to back up.
Okay.
Okay. So you mentioned a few things. You mentioned this VIP 800 and this VIP 1600, and let's stop there for a second. So we can help the audience understand what that is, because if this is the first time they're tuning into us, and maybe they've heard about the Thrive experience, but they don't really know what this business entails, and why did Kristin come to that meeting thinking that she's like, okay, I'll come to the meeting, but I'm not doing it. And then she got there and she's like, okay, I'm doing it. I'm going to tell you an assumption of why that happened. First of all, we're just fun people. So when she went to whatever meeting it was, I know our team, it was probably really fun. I don't even know if I was at that meeting. And then the other is when you hear about investing into a business or getting a business started and what the income potential could be, you, like Kristin, would say to yourself, well, I don't really know if I want to invest money in that, because if I don't make any money back, I don't really have the money to kind of like waste on that right now. But what our company does in the first 14 days is gives you the opportunity for a return on investment. So if you're a business-minded person, which is what Kristin and I are looking for more of,
Yes.
if you're a business-minded person, you know the terms of return on investment. And when the company gives you the opportunity in the first 14 days to not only get your return on investment, but put income in your pocket on top of it, that's a good business model. Because the worst thing that's going to happen is you're going to come on board, you're going to earn your money back, and you're going to have some of this product. Worst case scenario. I don't know any other business that you can get started out there that could be that simplified for you, that you can get your return on your investment that quick. So because Kristin is in sales, and because Kristin has a business mind, when she went to that meeting and found out, well, I could buy the kit and I know I can get my return on investment, if the worst thing that happens is I just end up with this kit of product that I already love and it gets paid for by itself, then great. And if I never do another thing with it, it won't be any skin off my back. So that's a determining factor right there. That helps people make a decision about whether to join us or not. Our company is free to join. There is actually nothing you have to purchase. We just highly recommend getting some Thrive product for yourself and some samples to get out to people. So that's what those kits are comprised of. After that, she talked about an iPad mini bonus, of which is changed a little bit. Our first rank in the company is 4K. Right now on the table as this is live. So if you're watching this way down the road, just remember, might not be the same, but as of right now, there's an additional bonus on the table for earning our first rank of the company right now. So you should get with, the person who invited you to watch this, and they can explain that to you. And they also, at that first rank of the company, if you do that in the first 30 days, they let you go shopping at Maui Gym sunglasses, and you get to pick out your very own set of brand new Maui Gyms. Kristin also talked about earning the second rank of the company that quickly. Not that everybody earns it as fast as Kristin did, but it is doable, obviously, because Kristin did, right? And that's 12K. That means you and your team are doing $12,000 or more of sales per month. And then you get our auto bonus, which is quite amazing, because the second largest bill in anyone's household is generally their car payment. And like Kristin said, she went out and got a vehicle that covered her, not only her car payment, but her insurance too, because she was being fiscally responsible as a business owner. So our auto bonus plan, just to make it clear, you can get anywhere from $300 a month, which you don't have to go out and get any car. They'll literally give that to you for just, if you don't even have a car, or you could pay for your bike or whatever, or the existing car that you already have. They're just going to give you $300 a month. If you want to upgrade to a luxury vehicle, there's a long list of those. I'm not going to go through on this interview, but they'll give you $800 a month towards that. There's also one tier above that, which is $1,600 a month towards one of those luxury vehicles for the third rank in our company. So lots of amazing stuff on the table that Kristin was able to come in and earn in a month, right? Not typical. I will say that, not typical, because she's got a work ethic behind her that's a little bit stronger than most, but we have lots of people on our team that have done the exact same thing that she's done. But it is totally doable to come into our company, earn some bonuses, get your return on your investment, and maybe it takes you a year to work towards that auto bonus. What are you doing in the meantime that would get you that anyways? So why not be a part of something that, number one, gets your health better, gets you up at 6 o'clock in the morning to go cycle, fit, whatever you do every morning. That's crazy. And put some extra money in your pocket and possibly get your car paid for. Like, it is a absolute no-brainer. Now I'm going to go back to you, Kristin, and I would love for you to tell people, you went to Thrive-A-Palooza last year. That kind of, you're like, put the stake in the ground. This is my home. This is where I'm going to be. I'm going to build a residual income. I'm going to help a lot more people. I want to help the people on my team. I just got to witness you going back to Thrive-A-Palooza 1 year later. I already can't wait till next Thrive-A-Palooza. Like, you and I have a lunch date on Friday just to discuss our plans for a year from now. I mean, Are we crazy? We're crazy. That's, that we're stable. We're ready. We're ready to rock and roll with you. We're already making plans for you to be at Thrive-A-Palooza next year with us, and we don't even know you yet. So I want you to tell everybody, like, why is Kristin doing this for the long haul? Like, okay, you got in it, you'd like to get rid of the stupid job, you wanted your car paid for, but like, why are you in this for the long haul?
Number one is I completely believe in the product. I just want to shout from the mountaintops how this product has changed and transformed my life. And it's done that because of my health. And I've had so many of my customers and promoters who it's done that for them. And my heart goes out to that. And I want to continue that. I want to do this business because I love being around the people that I'm surrounded by, like-minded people who have a business sense and are loving what they're doing, and they're doing what they love. That is 100% the reason why I'm doing this, because it's almost like I'm on a high doing this business, because, you know, back it up, when I was with Verizon, when I started with my last job that let me go for 15 years, one of the things that I found when I started those businesses, or was part of those businesses, I loved it. I was like, oh my gosh, I was like, all right, I'm a mad horse. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to do this, this, and this. And I lost that. I lost that because I had a manager that I just became a number. I lost that because they were so critical of everything that I did. And I just lost myself in the sauce, basically, about it. And this job, I make my own schedule. I train. I have my own team that I work with. I have my team above me. I have a sideline team that is outstanding, Carrie Ann and Aaron and gosh, even people, Holly and John, they're amazing. I mean, the team as a whole, the company as a whole is insanely awesome. I mean, what company can you go meet and walk up to the CEO or the co-founder, and he has a conversation with you, and he says to me, "Would you like a picture?" I'm like, "Heck yeah!"
Would you like a picture? Am I Kristin Scott?
Yeah, right.
Is that what you said? Don't you know me?
Yeah, right. But when I see these little things that I see along the way, I see longevity and I see duplication with other people. When I see people underneath me doing what I'm doing and seeing success, it makes me work harder, because I love seeing these people's lives change. And I brought a promoter with me, and she cried a lot this weekend because she couldn't believe that this was even something that was even feasible in her life, because no one believed in her, and we believe in each other.
I am so excited to see what happens over the next year and all of the people that you have at convention next year, because take Shar and times her by 20 more people, right? Yeah. And now it becomes like not even just about one person, but 20 people you're watching all of that go on all weekend. It's an incredible feeling to be a part of something like that. So I agree with you. Like, of course, I've hit the top rank of the company, although they just opened some more ranks up. So I'm pretty excited about that. But why do I get up and do this every single day? Now it has turned into wanting to watch more people like Kristin Scott hit the top rank of the company. I wake up every day. What gets me excited? It's not about necessarily earning more money. I mean, that's always exciting. Don't get me wrong. I'm an entrepreneur. But what gets me up and out of bed every single morning is knowing the amount of lives I can impact with this business. It is like nothing else on this planet. I was not born to do anything else but this, and I know it. And it's a really good feeling to be a part of something like that. And I can't wait to see where the next year takes us. I have two last questions for you.
Okay.
Number one, what is your favorite product out of our entire product line?
Oh boy.
You have to pick one.
Just honestly, I'm just going back to the basics, the capsules. Because if it wasn't for the capsules, I cannot get through the rest of the day.
100%. Same with me. There's not one other product that we carry. We have so many amazing products. Like, I don't want to live without chill. I don't want to live without rest. But if you were to like strip all the products from me and I could only keep one, it would absolutely be our capsules. Oh, yes. I see them. It would absolutely. I was like, oh, they disappeared. Watch, I can do magic tricks. It's absolutely these capsules. We call them our jumper cables. They are literally our like life for me. And I wish everybody in this entire world would try our 3 simple steps. So if you do want to try the Thrive experience, or if you do want more information on our business or our company, you can get in touch with Kristin. You can get in touch with me. And we would be happy to get a mini Thrive experience in your hands, or hop on a quick call and explain a little bit more about the business if you have any questions. Last thing, Kristin, I'm going to ask you to do is just give our audience one piece of advice about either the Thrive experience or the business model, whatever you want.
Oh my gosh, I totally have something. And it's not only advice, but It's a quote that I heard at Thrive-Palooza that is in my brain, and I love this. Okay. This is my advice. Okay. The easy way will lead to a hard life. A hard way will lead to an easy life. I'm 52 years old. I want my life to be easy now. And I'm sure a bunch of you guys want to have it be easy too.
Yes, that just gave me chills. I think about the opportunity that we have here in our hands, and a company that is 10 years old. We've built this really solid base. We've stayed in only a certain few countries to build that solid base, to make sure no matter what we did or took on, that was a key for me this weekend to hear that. It was like,
oh yeah,
pretty life-changing for me, wondering why we'd not expanded territories as fast as some of the other companies. And then hearing why. I wish he would have said that forever ago. I'd have been so on board with that.
Right.
But it really is important for our company to be stable, to know that it's going to be here for the next 40, 50 years, right? We're going to be one of those companies. So we have an opportunity on our hands here that we want to share with you, that is literally #just getting started.
Yeah.
We are a 10-year-old company who's extremely stable, extremely secure, extremely well built, with unbelievable products and compensation plan, that has the landscape that a lot of these other, this is what I'll say, a lot of these other companies that would be competing companies to ours, that don't have nearly as broad of a product base as we do, don't have as nearly a sticky enough product like we do, no pun intended, yes, pun intended. But they've already gone into 30 countries that fast, right? So where are they going to be in 10 more years? Where are they going to be in 20 more years?
Right.
I'm so excited our company built the way that they did, and this is the company that we've attached our name to, and we're just looking for more people just like me and Kristin to join us on that adventure. So we are going to let our audience go, and I'm sure they'll be seeing Kristin Scott on plenty of lives coming soon. So thank you so much, Kristin, for hopping on here with me today. I appreciate you.